We're talking with Mike Allen, CEO of Northern Empire, today at the sidelines of the BMO conference here in Florida. Northern Empire is a junior with operations in Nevada. Welcome to the show, Mike. First time chatting here.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Let's get to know the company a little better here. 2018 really set to be a big year for you with expansions planned in all four of your deposits. Let's talk about it.
Well, it's the Sterling property is located about 2 hours northwest of Las Vegas. It's within the Walker Lane part of Nevada. We've got four deposits that we have 43-101 resources. Collectively, they are 709,000 ounces at 2.2 grams per ton. And of that, in this year, all of that is oxide. This year we're going to be focusing largely on what we call the Crown series of deposits, which is Daisy, Secret Pass, and SNA. And we're also going to be doing some resource updates probably on the Sterling, which is the one deposit that is permitted to go into the production.
Right. Well, like you were saying, it's set to go just like that. So
yeah.
What's the hiccup? What are you waiting for there?
Well, actually, what the rationale is probably it's all about return on shareholder value. I mean, if you look at the board of Northern Empire, it's businessmen that do mining, and so it is return on shareholder value. And the thought is right now we're entering into a phase of the market where exploration is being rewarded. And so we're going to do some exploration. We've got some tremendous targets, and we've actually just been starting to release results from our 2018 drilling.
And as a CEO, do you prefer to expand by yourself or potentially position yourself with a company, another company, and be bought out possibly by a major here?
Well, again, it comes down to return on shareholder value. There's two ways of doing that. We can either grow the company ourselves into something that is quite liquid and get that liquidity, and so shareholders can get in and get out. The other way of doing that is to be, as you say, taken out by somebody larger that has that liquidity built into them. So right now, our focus is to do it on our own, but we are businessmen, and so to do it with somebody else is also a possibility.
Mike, as a CEO of a junior player here, what do you feel are some of the biggest challenges that you're confronted with?
Well, the junior industry in general, I think, is access to capital, and that's where again, Northern Empire is somewhat different than your average junior. If you take a look at our board, it's people that have founded and sold companies successfully. Most recently is the New Market transaction. Doug Hurst and Ray Threlkeld on my board were part of the team there, and they sold it to Kirkland Lake Gold for $1 billion. Also on the board is the founders of Kaminak, which sold to Goldcorp for $520 million, and then there's the founders of Underworld, which sold to Kinross. So you look at the board and the people, we've got the access to capital, and then we've got the business sense to be able to do what's right for shareholders and get them a win.
And what's your take on the gold price? Are you a CEO that's uber bullish, moderately bullish, not bullish, neutral? How do you see it?
I see myself as neutral, and it really is out of my control. And so part of what we liked about the Sterling asset is that the grade of it is such that you really aren't dependent on a bull gold market to make the Sterling project work. The permitted mine is 3.6 grams per ton, open pit, oxide, heap leachable, and that's permitted and ready to go. The other deposits, the other three, average probably about a 1.8 grams per ton. So for the Western U.S., it's a very high grade, high margin mine or asset. And so as far as the gold price.
Well, so what are the projected all-in sustaining costs?
We haven't got a technical report, but if you look at mining costs for there, which is something that you can do, you're probably looking at a lowest quartile producer. So,
well, Mike, it was a pleasure speaking with you, and best of luck, continued success.
Thank you.